Hey everybody, I'm Nicholas from Leftover Content, and welcome to Let's Play Luigi's Mansion! You may have noticed that this is the GameCube version of the game. I decided to Let's Play this version of it instead of the 3DS version because, in case you don't know, I have to record using emulators. My stance on emulators is that if you own a legit copy of the game, I think you're allowed to emulate it. The only reason why I'm emulating is because I have no way of recording my original copies of the game. So, with all that being said, we will be going over the differences between this one and the 3DS version, and we will be even covering the special part of Luigi's Mansion using the 3DS version, as it is, as I think, the better version of the game. It just has not very good controls unless you're using a Circle Pad Pro. Hence why I prefer the GameCube version of the game. So without wasting any time, folks, let's begin. I will keep in mind that I will keep in mind. I do want to point out that there are a few issues with this emulator. Luigi's face during cutscenes likes to mess up. And there's one thing I want to point out. If you look over which file would you like to load, it says welcome to your mansion. But if you wait just a little bit longer, it switches to welcome to our mansion. And this is a file that I have just for giggles. As you can see, I just started it for this specific reason. If we go to erase it, you can erase the files, if it shows it, there it is, but not the fear. This aesthetic is not, more files means more fear. These, I don't think are in the 3DS version, these little quotes right here. And I think Luigi's Mansion on GameCube does have a slight creepiness element to it that the 3DS version is lacking. Yes, this game can be a little creepy at times. It's not really, like, scary. It's more like, oh, that's a little dark for a Mario game. It's more like that. I've been wasting your time long enough. Let's start the game.
Hello?
Alright, I'm actually trying a new way of recording my voice. I put on a noise suppression so that way maybe you won't hear my disgusting lip smacking as much that you heard in the previous Let's Play of Banjo-Kazooie. But let's talk about a few things when coming into this mansion. The 3DS version, I won't lie, has better textures for these walls here. I think the walls here look very plain in the original version of the game. This door over here, if you try to open it, you'll take 5 damage. So let's not mess with that door. But why don't we head up the stairs? And a little thing that you can do is, I think if you position Luigi to be sideways, if I can get it. I can't get it. There it goes. If Luigi doesn't go up a full stair, he'll slide down it. You can even get it to where he gets enough momentum to where he'll slide down all of the stairs. It's really dumb and a waste of your time, but I just thought it'd be funny. Ignoring the obvious doors that they want us to go through, why don't we try out this door? It's locked. A little bit of a difference in the 3DS version, now that I actually remembered it. If you try, this door does not hurt you in the 3DS version of the game. Instead, Luigi will try to open it, and then he'll use an animation from Dark Moon, I believe it is, where he puts his arms up and goes, I can't open it. And then you can walk away from it. Really weird difference that they got rid of that for those doors, but I guess it's not that important.
Mario!
Okay. So we just saw a spooky specter drop this mysterious key that we're just going to pick up and use. Alright, cool. Glad we talked about it. One thing that I do want to talk about is Luigi's walking animation in this game. A lot of people say that it looks weird. Like, people who've never played this game think his walk animation looks weird in this game. And I've never had a problem with it, but that's probably because I grew up with this game. After all, it was my first GameCube game, as this was a launch title for the game. As I showed up before that cutscene, if you push A, Luigi will
Mario.
use his famous Mario calls. You probably heard these in a lot of Flash animations or animations where they use a lot of the sprites from Mario and Luigi, from the Mario and Luigi series.
Mario.
Yep, that's where these originate from. Well, why don't we use our key?
Hmm?
Ouch. I sure take a lot of knocks in this line of work. I'm getting too old for this ghost-catching tomfoolery. Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Professor Egad. This house, I swear, seems to have more ghosts every day. What's a young feller like you doing around here, anywho? Uh-oh, this looks ugly. Alright, youngster, look lively. Follow me, post-haste. Cool. So, your name's Luigi. I think our paths were destined to cross. Well met, Luigi. Where is this, you ask? Why, these cozy quarters are where I do my ghost studying. Professor Egad's Ghost Research Laboratory. The lab, if you're of a shortening mind. You won this mansion in a contest you didn't even enter. Sounds pretty fishy to me. So you believe the mansion actually exists? Strange. I've been living here since I was a lad of 20 or so. And I'll tell you, that mansion appeared just a few days ago. The spirits have fooled you. I don't know if it's a dream, an illusion, or what all, but I surely wouldn't be too happy winning a haunted house. Now that I get a look at you, I just recalled a guy with a red hat, kind of like yours, went up to the mansion without even stopping the chat. And he never returned. Oh, okay. Was he a dream too? What? That guy was your brother? Oh no, that's horrible. He wouldn't stand a chance against those ghosts without my help. You have to go after him. Here's the plan. I'll teach you how to deal with ghosts so you can rescue your brother, Luigi. Oh yeah! Alright! These are the control screen. The control screen. You can choose between standard or sidestep. This will make it so that way Luigi will not change direction when moving the control stick. Instead, you have to change his direction using the C stick. Standard makes it so that way, whatever direction you're pointing the analog stick in, Luigi will be facing that direction. And there's a little bit of a secret to this, screen. Jesus, I couldn't think of the word. If you wait here in 3 minutes, a special song will play. I'll show it right now. That song is Totaka's song. It's in a lot of games where Totaka composes the music. Now, there is a difference between this screen and the 3DS version. In the 3DS version, you're also able to choose the light bulb type. You can choose between standard and strobe light. The strobe light forces you to hold down the A button, and then it shows off a beam of light, instead of you just having to shine your flashlight at the ghost. I could not speak. Do you want to go outside? You're a dick. I tried letting you out earlier. Oh my god. Cats, man. We're going with the standard controls. I'm sorry for the cut right there, but my cat was just being a butt. One of my cats, at least. That's the vacuum cleaner I engineered to catch ghosts. I call it, this is genius, the Poltergust 3000. It can suck up all kinds of things. Litter it. He'll explain the controls, just in case you need them. I'm not going to read them. This part, Egad will actually send 10 to 12 ghosts at you. Actually, it's more like 9 to 10 ghosts. Or 9 to 12 ghosts at you to practice catching. I've had him where he's only showed me 9 ghosts, and other times where he's shown me like 11. It's very strange on how this works. I'm sorry I'm skipping all over Egad's text, but here's something that you can do. When a ghost gets close to you, the closer they are, the longer they'll be stunned by the flashlight. At least I think this is the case. Remember, as soon as you see a ghost heart, that's your chance to vacuum them up. Make sure you tilt the control stick in the opposite direction they're trying to run away from, as you suck them up faster. I constantly tap it in that direction for some reason. See, right here, he just sent 2 ghosts after me. Sometimes he'll only send 1 after me. If you happen to suck them up both at the same time, this happens in the 3DS version in Training Moon, but it doesn't happen in the GameCube version during Training Moon. They'll actually drop hearts. When they sucking up 2 ghosts at the same time will let you to get hearts. This is important for a certain part of the game that we won't be going over till much, much later in the game. There's a bit of trivia. Even though it is impossible for Luigi to die during this, if you manage to make it to where Luigi did die, Egad will remark about how that was a dreadful attempt, and he'll tell you that your brother will be laughing at you if he saw you. A little bit of interesting trivia. Now you want to go out too? Are you serious? Now my other cat wants to go outside. Animals. Sorry about that cut right there. My cat wanted to go outside. Not the same one that I just let out. Another one. I have 3 of them. Now another one of them wanted to go outside because of course she did. Anyway, catch a ghost means using the flashlight and the Poltergust 3000 as a team. You get me, young feller? That'll do. Well, how many did you get? Wow, 11 ghosts. I am plump astounded, Luigi. I'd say you're ready to look for your brother now. Whee! Fine. Looks like you walked up quite a sweat there. How about a little cool down in the gallery? I'm quite proud of it, you know. Alright, in the 3DS version, it is required that you go to the gallery. Egad will automatically put you in there as you have to do something in there. In the GameCube version, you have no reason to go to the gallery whatsoever. I'll be going over what you have to do in the 3DS gallery right now. I'll see you all back in the lab. Welcome to the gallery. I had 25 paintings once upon a time. My famous ghost collection was complete. But now only the frames remains. It's a shame. A tragedy! By the way, Luigi, I have a favor to ask. You see that Game Boy Horror? Yeah. See that Game Boy Horror you have in your hand? It has lots of features that help you as you explore the mansion. For example, you can view the map on the screen, or you can check the items you've collected. And I built the part that will add even more functionality, but I guess I left it in the room in the back. How forgetful. Would you mind heading to the room in the back to find that part? Per se, to shake the furniture. It's back there somewhere. If we go back here... Note, the gallery is very different in the original version of Luigi's Mansion. I'll show me walking around it now. If we come back here...
Oh yeah.
This is what Egad wanted us to grab. You got the part for the Game Boy Horror. It looks somewhat familiar. Now then, let's just... This part of the game does not exist in the original Luigi's Mansion. The gallery is completely optional, and you getting that part does not happen. Back inside the lab, there are quite a few differences between this version and the 3DS version. However, we won't be going over them for quite some time. Just note, in the 3DS version, you can do these following options. You can scan Amiibo, you can save, and you can play co-op. There is a co-op cutscene that will play after you leave the gallery in the 3DS version. However, I won't be showing it due to the fact that it is a quite lengthy cutscene for it to explain that, and we're already hitting around the 13-minute mark on this video. So, I'm just going to go to the mansion. Back inside the mansion, if you attempt to walk towards this door right here, nothing happens. Just thought I'd let you know that. Okay, now it happens. That was random. Yeah, the chandelier will sometimes come down and try to hit you. Be careful of that. Anyway, if we come over, we see our familiar face. Ooh! Where did Mario go? Wow! What? Huh? Luigi? Wow! It's Luigi! You finally made it! Oh joy! Thank goodness! Me? Well, Princess Peach asked me to come look for Mario. He left when he heard that you won a mansion. And he never returned. Then when I arrived here, the mansion was full of ghosts. And I didn't see Mario anywhere, and I kind of freaked out a little. And I didn't know what to do. It's been awful. Please, 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 you have to help me find Mario. If he doesn't come back, you have no idea how upset the princess will be. She'll flip. I've read this text box a lot in the last few days because I kept trying to record this. And every time I read the princess, or you have no idea how upset the princess will be, she'll flip, I imagine a JPEG of Princess Peach on the screen and her just going upside down and around. I'm an idiot. Leave it to me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Luigi. You made my dark and stormy night. I wish I could do something to help. Oh, wait. I've got it. At least let me do this. Toads are your save points in Luigi's mansion. Talk to them to save the screen. Oh, my God. That spread of Luigi is hideous. So we're going to save using Toad. Talk to me anytime. And one last thing before I end this video off. No, you butt. If you push Y with the Game Boy push X on the GameCube version, you'll enter this first-person mode with your Game Boy Horror, and you will see that there is a door here. In the 3DS version, you can use this door to go back to EGAD's lab. In the GameCube version, it does nothing. And with that, I believe that's a good thing to end things off. Next time on Luigi's Mansion, we're going to start a little ghost busting. See you all next time.